Hello, good morning. Mercy's worried I'm going somewhere without her. So welcome to my Bisbee vlog part 2. We've entered month 2 of my stay here in Bisbee, and today I am going to the Copper City Vintage Baseball Classic. So this is an annual event that's held in Bisbee every year at Warren Ballpark. Warren is over 100 years old. It is one of the oldest continuously used baseball fields. I think there's some question if it is the oldest. I've heard that it's the oldest west of the Mississippi, but it's got a lot of history to it. And so every year they hold a vintage baseball tournament, playing, I think, the original rules of baseball from 1860, but it's just a nice day at the ballpark. I went last year. The year before it was canceled due to COVID. I'm going again this year. I think I'll only stay for a couple hours, but we'll see. Got some other things I need to do today, and Mercy won't be happy being alone for too long. She's already trying to blackmail me into not going. So this morning we gotta walk the dog. I need to drop off my check for April to stay here. So I'm heading to the valley tomorrow for a couple days just to get some appointments done, specifically Mercy's grooming appointment. She is very fluffy right now, so. Are you very fluffy right now? So something I like to do when I leave the camper for a couple days is to do some cleaning beforehand, just so I'm coming back to a clean camper. And I always hope that cleaning kind of helps deter any kind of critters from coming in as well, so. Alright, I am back in Bisbee. I've been back for a couple days, but just kind of been laying low and working. So today I'm going to go out and take a little hike by myself. I don't think Mercy would like this hike, so she is staying here, which she won't like either, but yeah, it seems like a nice little hike going kind of over Bisbee, so should be some nice views. Yeah. So this afternoon I'm gonna be, my goodness, okay. So this afternoon I'm gonna be doing a little baking. I've got a couple baking mixes. Mercy, can you chill out for a hot second, please? So I have a couple baking mixes. So I've got brownies, I've got a pumpkin spice mix, but I think I'm gonna do the pumpkin spice mix today, even though it's not quite the right season, but that's okay. I do have a little bit of a roadblock because I left all of my extra kitchen storage stuff at my parents' house. I'm making a cross-country trip this summer, and I've kind of wanted to declutter, leave some stuff in storage with my parents, and then I just never did it. So at the last minute, I just decided to leave my storage bin with all my extra kitchen supplies that I keep in my truck. I decided just to leave it at my parents' house. I don't use the things in there a lot, which is kind of why I decided to offload it, but now I don't have a mixing bowl to mix my mix in, so I'm going to improvise and use a frying pan. And I have these little loaf pans that I got a couple years ago. I'm not really sure why I got 3 mini loaf pans when a regular loaf pan would fit in my toaster oven, but it is what I have, so. Hello, good morning. I went and got groceries this morning, and while I was there I picked up a bag of ice because today I am defrosting my fridge. So this is something I generally need to do 2 to 3 times a year. I think I last defrosted it back in, like, at the beginning of December, right before I brought it in for service. Generally, defrosting your RV fridge is important because they're smaller and they don't work as well as other fridges. And I mean, that's due to a couple reasons. Like, mine is small and I usually tend to fill it too full, and so it lacks air circulation. But if you've ever noticed that your food goes bad faster in your RV than in your, like, home fridge, it's because RV fridges just aren't as good, and you probably need to defrost it more, and you probably need more air circulation. So I'm defrosting mine today because the freezer is frosting up, so it's starting to become hard to get the chicken that I freeze out of it. It's just not working as good as it can, and going into the warmer season, you kind of want to give it the best chance it's got. So I've got my cooler, which I pretty much only have to defrost my fridge periodically. I've got a bag of ice. I don't think I got enough ice, so I've got my ice maker running to supplement it. And then hopefully it doesn't take too long. I just really need to get the ice cleared out. I don't need to let it cool down completely, and then I need to get it back up to temperature before I can put everything back in. So okay, time has passed. It is now evening, and it is time to put all my groceries back in the fridge. We're down to 38 and 40. I was hoping to get it below 40, but that's okay. It took maybe 3 or 4 hours to get it defrosted, and then it took 4 to 5 hours to get it down to it being cold enough to put my groceries back, so not too bad. It is my last week in Bisbee. I leave on Monday. It is currently Tuesday, the Tuesday before. So I have a to-do list of sorts of things that I want to do before I leave next week. So I want to go to Bisbee Brewing Company one last time. I didn't get to go that often this year, mostly because I'm trying to stick to my food budget. And then I want to go to Patisserie Jackie. I want to pick up some barrio bread from Poco Market because it is my favorite bread of all time, so I want to get it one last time before I leave Arizona on the 1st. So is that it? Is that everything I wanted to do? Patisserie. Oh, did I mention patisserie? Yes, patisserie, Brewing Company, bread. And today I'm actually hitting the first thing on my to-do list, which is I want to go to the Bisbee Mining and Mineral Museum, Historic Mining. I don't know what the name is, but it's essentially the Bisbee Mining and History Museum. I haven't been before, but I want to go again because I really like this museum. I am a big fan of small town museums, so it's definitely something I want to hit one last time before I go, so I'm going to do that today. Alright, is there anything I'm missing? Okay. Alright, it's my last day in Bisbee. I am leaving tomorrow for my cross-country trip, which is big and scary and exciting, but I wanted to just close this video out real quickly. I feel like I generally forget to film any kind of closing, so we're trying new things here. I got patisserie Jackie this morning. I got a morning bun and a strawberry pistachio tart, just so I could enjoy them one last time before I leave. I will be back in the future, but it's always bittersweet to be leaving. Stay tuned for my trip, and I will see you next time.